Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and I am back from vacation. And guess what that means? That means it's time to cut some eggs. So we're going to cut these eggs. It feels like it's been like forever since we cut some eggs. You know, it just, we had a whole bunch, bam, 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 little break. And then now, telling you now, I hope you like egg cutting videos because you're going to see a lot of them. Like this next month, I'm just cutting eggs all the time. It's a rough life. So what do we have here? Well, this was a clutch of, we had 5 eggs and a slug. Now, as you can see, we still got 5 eggs. We did really good on that. I do promise you, I just checked the incubator the other day, we will not always have every egg hatch. I do have a couple of eggs that have gone bad. I shouldn't be smiling about that, but the reason I am kind of chuckling about it is we have had, I think, 1 bad egg all year, which is really, really good. So, you know, we were due. So, having a few bad ones does prove, though, that when you do see that we're actually being transparent, not just, you know, making crap up. Transfer those. Okay, so what is in these? Well, these, I'm actually really excited about these. I wish we'd have had a few more, but it didn't know. 5 is 5.
16 or 91?
It's 91. It is 16. One day we'll have clutch 91. When we do, then I'll start drawing little lines under those. You know, but I don't think we're going to get to the 90s for a year or 4 or 7. It'll be a while. It'll be a while, y'all. Although this year, we might actually hit as many clutches as I am old. Wouldn't that be glorious? We're getting close. So what are we looking at here? We have the Calico Blitz as the mom. So this is the second set of eggs she's laid for me. I believe she took last year off and laid the year before. So that is just a 2-gene animal, a Calico Blitz. That's going on in there. Bred to a pastel spotnose. Now the pastel Calico Blitz is a cool animal, but it actually kind of takes out some of the craziness of the Blitz, but it's definitely not a pastel Calico. It's easily identifiable. However, the Calico Blitz is insane looking, and with spotnose doing what spotnose does, I am very interested to see what influence spotnose would have in a Calico Blitz. Well, there's only one way to find out, and that is to start going snippy snippy and see what's in these bad boys. Oh, I already told this has got 7 genes in it. No, you can't tell that early. I always say, oh, I think it's this. Like, oh, you gotta wait till it's out of the egg. And truth be told, he's right. You can get an educated guess, but it's much easier to tell when they're out of the egg. Oh, right there's a cool animal. So right in there. So what you're looking at here is there's probably some pastel in that. You can tell, and there's probably very likely. This is probably a pastel Calico Blitz. I can't see enough to claim spotnose, but it's, you know, I don't know. There's a lot of blushing in there. We'll see when that comes out. Where I'm getting that is this tail pattern here, and the linking and the wonkiness of that, and that white through there screams to me what Calico does. However, you're getting way too much color for the Calico pastel right there, and you're seeing that single keyholing, which is indicative of Blitz. Now, it could just be a funky part that I'm looking at, but I'll probably, when that's out, we'll see Calico Blitz pastel. So, get back in there. All right, that's a good start. That's a good start. As you can see, it was alive. I can actually just feel the snake. There's a snake right there. All right, well, that's funky looking. So there's really good blushing on that. Really good color. Okay, you're alive. There's a twitch. What I know we've got in there is most likely, it's hard to say for sure. I'm going to say there's probably at least pastel and spotnose in that. But again, we're kind of just playing the what-if game right now. Boop. So far the pastel seems to be coming out really strong. And pastel spot noses are really interesting because they come out looking very blush and very bright and almost super pastel-like, even though there's only 1 copy of the pastel gene. Oh, you're cool. Now this is interesting. I'm not really sure what we got there. That's going to come out before I can make a call on it. That's really cool. Looks like ET's trying to phone home right there. But really neat snake. I'd love to see a little more of it. That bottom pattern there is really kind of really juiced up, really blush. It's going to be a really cool looking snake. I'm not even going to bother to guess what's in that till it's out. So far, I'm pretty happy with this clutch. Let's keep it rolling, guys. Keep it rolling. So the pastel's coming out really strong in here. That's got pastel in it. Probably gonna have, when that's all the way out, probably have pastel blitz there. Probably what we'll have. Be my guess. Fold back over. Close back up a little bit. Ew, it's like it's not on me. So one more. So snake right there. I'll be honest, that didn't feel like it wanted to move away from me. So I have to be really careful when we cut here. And let's hope this thing's doing well, because it felt a little bit stiff. Looky there. Okay, it's alive. So the reason it felt stiff is we were feeling that back piece pushing up, which is kind of looped through there. So I'm going to hope that this comes out and looks good, has no kinks. But again, that's a very interesting snake. And I think you're seeing, I don't even know what we're seeing. So there's a couple of them. Oh, look at that pattern there. That thing is just, that pattern's just chewed. So that's really going to be a cool animal when it comes out. I've got some theories of what we're seeing, but they're just theories. And if I had to guess, I'd say you're probably looking at a pastel spot nose blitz here. If you made me guess, and then not that one, not that one. That one very likely is the same thing with Calico added. But it's hard to say for right now. I could be way off. But all told, what I'm pretty confident in, extremely confident in actually, is that we did not get any normals. That's good. And we didn't get any single gene snakes in here. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure, I think everything, except for maybe this one, but I think it did too. I think everything caught pastel, which is great. And then everything caught something else in addition, whether it's just like, you know, maybe pastel blitz. I think we got blitz is represented well in here. Spotnose is represented well in here. The Calico is going to be the hardest thing to know for sure until it's out. But I think we might have hit the odds pretty damn good on this clutch of only 5 eggs. So really happy with it. Now comes the fun part where I throw it back in the incubator and we all just put our thumbs and we wait. If anybody's wondering why this is out, it's because sometimes little snakes get their head stuck in there, and that's not good. So we started taking those out if that happened to us once. Fortunately, when it happened, we didn't lose the baby. I've lost babies for other reasons, but not that. But why would we tempt the fates more than once? So we started just removing them. Kurt, any questions about this clutch?
No.
What do you think about them? I mean, you got no questions, so I have to ask you some. You know, you're seeing these for the first time right along with me. This is a gene that I know you're big on in the spot nose. That you pushed for us to get way back in the day. Glad we have it. What do you think seeing these babies?
It's kind of hard until they crawl out, but I'm excited. I think we got some that have, you know, at least 3 genes in them.
Oh yeah, I would agree with that sentiment. I think right here's a 3-gener for sure. I think we got a couple, at least 1, maybe 2, 3 genes. I think we might have the 4-gener in there, which is going to be wild, and then a 2-gener or 2. So not too bad. Not too bad for 5 eggs. All right, guys, that is all I got. Cutting 5 eggs. We're going to have some small clutches. We're going to have some big clutches. We're going to have some run-of-the-mill stuff. We're going to have some middle stuff. We're going to have some crazy stuff, what you're looking for. So stick with us. Lots of content this month because Matt and his scissors are going to get real busy. But since Kurt happened to be here on cut day, we thought we'd film with a professional camera instead of my cell phone and, all that kind of jazz. All right, guys, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.